My last three stories actually are about three stocks that have made news. Tesla, I told you I'd get to that, trade shark. Tesla rises on Shanghai factory optimism, what to watch now. Tesla's wild swings are apparently far from over. Notice how, again, all of this stuff comes back to the coronavirus and what's going on in China. The electric car maker's stock climbed 3% on Mondays after Shanghai's municipal government said it would help companies, including Tesla, get their operations back up and running again after what? Coronavirus-related suspensions. Man, it's affecting everybody, and most recently, Tesla just beat earnings as well. Beyond Meat, getting into chicken, talked about that last week, but Beyond Meat represents a 40% downside amid growing competition. The recent price appreciation of Beyond Meat stock has no real fundamental backing. We're going to take a look at that. The increased competition for the Fox meat category will make it harder for the company to show triple-digit growth, and our discounted cash flow model shows that Beyond Meat stock is overvalued by more than 40%. So that's a story. Let's let the VectorVest software analyze it for us a little better. And the last thing, Shopify also beat earnings. Shopify stock is soaring because earnings blew past the expectation. Shopify stock is trading sharply higher Wednesday after the Ottawa-based e-commerce software provider posted a better than expected fourth quarter results. Let's get into the stocks. All right, so these are my last three stocks. These are stocks that are just making news. Notice that two of these stocks are amongst my leaders in my list sorted by VST. So Shopify, Tesla, and what was the last one? What was it, Joey? Oh, it's on my list. Beyond Meat. Where's that at? There it is. All right, Shopify, way over its value. Wow, way over its value. Upside potential, not there as well. But that doesn't mean that you don't buy the stock. All right, you don't mean that you don't buy the stock. It means that there's a high perception about Shopify, and they're willing to pay a premium to own it. The safety is there, and the stock is moving up in price. How about Shopify is growing their earnings at a clip of 33% a year? Tesla, also way overvalued, and it's always been since the time that they've come out. All right, how about their earnings per share sitting at $5.91? Upside potential is there on Tesla. All right, so the stock's got good upside potential. It's a safe stock. RT tells me that it's going up in price, and that buy recommendation is in place, and they're growing their earnings by 34% a year. Beyond Meat, way over its value. Do you know why there's so many overvalued stocks in the market? All right, do you know why there's so many stocks in the market, overvalued stocks? What's not happening? Banks are not paying interest. Where are people going to put money? Money goes where money grows. If I'm going to put my money in the bank, am I going to get any return on it? The answer is with low interest rates, no. So money is going into the market, even if it's begrudgingly. People are putting their money in the market because that's the only place that they can see their money growing. This is why a lot of the stocks that you see in the software or in the market in general are overvalued. I want to put that out there. All right, so just keep that in mind. Beyond Meat, overvalued. Upside potential, not there. Fundamentally, this stock is not sound. All right. Shop split, I think that I'm not sure. I'll have to check that real quick. I will find out and check that out real quick. Thereby, bubble is brewing, be warned. All I'm telling you is that there is an overvaluation of stocks because there's so much money in the stock market. Nobody is saving it. Nobody's putting it in the bank. And Cool Hand Luke thinks that it's a possible bubble brewing. Again, I won't talk about what I don't know. Let's take a look at these graphs real quick. View the stock graph. Shopify, look at that. Even after the earnings, what happened? A lot of give back. Look at that. That's a green candle, but it's closed, which means the price started at the top of the candle and came down. This stock gapped up, went up as high as $593.89, and look at that pullback. And with today's activity, we got a little bit of a shooting star. We got a little bit of gravestone doji, which could mean a possible bearish reversal on Shopify. How do I know that that's probably going to happen? Look at the earnings per share. Look at that earnings per share as the stock's price is going up. Another form of a bearish divergence. Holy smokes, another form of a bearish divergence. Let's look at the next stock, Tesla. Tesla is rocking and rolling. I love that on the pullback on Tesla, the 3 and the 8 still kept its form. They did not cross bearish. Love the open candle today. A little bit of a wick at the top, but overall, nice looking equity curve. Look at that nice looking equity curve. Nice update today. Stock is a buy recommendation. And how about today's volume went back above the average volume of on volume. And last but not least, Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat had some problem after it got, look at that. I made some money on it. I made a lot of money on it. I doubled my money in about 2 months on Beyond Meat in the first initial rising. Look at the pullback. So when we talk about earnings on a stock and how low it is, you will find that for the most part, a stock's price will fall when earnings are low, all right? Notice that the earnings are starting to bump up now. The stock's price is starting to move up. It is not a direct correlation overall, especially when we look at value though. I could put value on here and see that the stock is way over its value. There's the value line. Let me go make that a little darker just so that you can see it, change the style. Let's make that a little darker. There's the value. This stock is way over its value. Way over its value. And what we try to say is that over the next 1 to 3 years, price and value will meet. If the stock is overvalued, the stock's price most likely will tend to fall to meet its value. All right, so those are the 3 stocks that are making the news. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Because if you don't, I'm going to make one observation here before we get started with looking at your own stocks. Notice that we have a watch list value of all of the stocks at the bottom of the list, all right? I can see what the average upside potential on these 16 stocks are, below the value of 1. But I can see for the most part that these stocks are more safe, and I can look at right now for the most part that most of these stocks are going up in value. So if I look at these, I can see that this is more of a trading watch list of stocks, more of a trading watch list of stocks. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Now, if you're new to the software or would like refresher information about the software, click on this Getting Started video right here. Thanks to all of your input, here's a YouTube video that we think would be perfect for you. Click right here. If nothing else, folks, just hit the subscribe button right here.